When you dream, dream big, as big as the ocean. When you dream it might.
I'm just going to speak up really loud. Tell me why you got involved in the Next Level program. I mean, you're a successful loan officer. You can come on up here. You're a successful loan officer already. You're very involved in the chamber and a lot of different events around town, so a lot of people know who you are. Committed, like-minded people that get together on a weekly basis to talk about success principle for the entire week and keep focused on that particular principle. Do you see how if you stay focused on one particular principle for an entire week, you might gain more out of it than if you just read a quote, think it's a cool quote, and then move on to the next quote, right? I mean, how many of you guys get quotes in the email, right? Every day. And you read it and you go, man, that is a great quote by Brian Tracy. Love that quote. But before you can take action, what happens? You read the next quote. You get the next quote, life happens, whatever, and all of a sudden you lose focus on the particular principle that you were excited about. So what I do is I enroll, when the members enroll, what we do is we send out a principle at the beginning of the week and remind them of that principle every day during the week with a different way to apply it. So by the end of 5 days, they pretty much know the principle that we're talking about, as well as they had a way to apply it, and we wrap it all together with this weekly meeting that's held here and then broadcast over the internet, so that people can stay in a community of people that are like-minded and wanting to pursue growth. Now, would you rather do business with somebody that's like you or unlike you? Don't you think your clients are the same way? They would rather do business with people that are like them. So what you want to do is you want to start gravitating and putting yourself in places where your clients are, because then they're going to be like you. Let me ask you a question. Thank you, David. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, sir. Let me ask you a question. What do you think would be the outcome?
That didn't hurt.
What do you think would be the outcome today if you walked into every office that you were calling on, you walked into every negotiation that you were going to negotiate today, you walked into every meeting with a business prospect or a client today, if you walked in with so much business already on the books for the month that your company has already decided that they can take no more business for this month, what would that be like? Overload? Joyous. Wouldn't that be incredible? Now, let's see. Who here is a loan officer? Okay, great. So we've got some loan officers. How would it be like if you went in and called on a realtor knowing that your pipeline is so full that your boss, your processors, whatever, have already said, look, until we hire more people, we can't take any more business? What would that be like?
No.
Wouldn't that be amazing, though? What does that do to your mentality when you walk into a new client? Doesn't it take the pressure off of having to make the sale that time?
Absolutely.
Doesn't it take the pressure off what your bills are going to look like at the end of the month? So let me challenge you with this. Before we bring Jared, let me challenge you with this. I want you today to act as if. Act as if. A good friend of mine, New York, talks about acting as if, and a lot of people call it fake it till you make it. Right? We've all heard that. But I want to challenge you because I like what New York calls it, act as if. Today, act as if you have more business than you can possibly handle. Act as if the deal's already done. Act as if when you walk into the office that the person is going to fall in love with you and want to do business with you. Do you see that if you do that, that the dynamics of how you communicate with them is probably going to change? It's going to be less stressful. It's going to come off less of a sales presentation and more of a sharing information. And most people want information to be shared with them. They just don't like the way it's typically shared. Correct? So